small way, I've decided to put some marks on the plan so I can find myself a bit better whenever I'm looking for some info on something. So first, I've separated everything in areas with those big black marker lines. So whenever I'm working on the fuselage, let's say, and then we have yellow as other videos, so yellow is fuse, green is wings. So now I know that at least I cannot bother about all this section here and all here because it's all wing stuff. I only need to worry about this thing. I've also started doing this, which is these are just the numbers of the plans for what I call like the carry-throughs in this case. So carry-throughs are talked about on all of these plans. See here, there's detail about the carry-through. So I've got all the numbers of the carry-through. I've also put big numbers on all the corners of every corner of the plans so I can find them easier, because you keep going back and forth from one to another. Another small, very good example to prove that this is really efficient, I think, is that this is a plan that tells about tailplane elevation, and there's just a small detail here. This is yellow, the blue is for the tail sections, so the yellow is for the fuse. So again, I've got near the information, I got all everything that relates to it. This is to show another advantage of putting them in boxes, so they're like separated. So now here we have some details if you want to shorten the nose for a bigger engine. So first, they're separated from all the engine installment stuff, so I know they're not important once I'm in installment mode. And there's also a small box here for a tool, very important. And the two box here for the shortened nose are of no importance for me, so I've actually crossed them out. So visually, to me, it's great because it's some information that I don't need to bother with. It's a great example. This is rudder ribs and fin ribs, and in the corner there's a small detail about the fuse, which we see the yellow and rear fuse, which is what I call the area near the back of the fuselage, and then all the plans that relates to that have details about this. So I'm just thinking that once I could have been doing the rear fuse and missing this guy. Same for this guy also, same thing. This has to do with the tailplane mainly, and then there's this, we see a small box with again rear fuse. Also I have a small marks on each side of the plan or the plans that has the most information. So this one, 201, is the one that has the most info. The other ones are more like details.